I grew up the youngest out of a close-knit band of brothers out to discover what the streets had to offer. What we found was a way to stop us from being hungry, which led to the thirst of money, gangbanging and trapping, whichever way we try to make it happen. Kids live in lavish, so for drug blocks we established, live off the assumption we will continue this status. Rocks and low fire for Cubans with Lazarus pieces. Chrome rims and low-profile tires to handle these sports car screeches. Leather gloves for the stick-ups and the stick shift from slipping. We all had water on the neck dripping, Rolex excitedly ticking, puffing on the pith or sour, all color ice on the wrist, we called it piragua. Mugshots, fingerprints, football numbers for being infiltrated by undercovers, hand-to-hand transactions being recorded and captured, secret indictments got half of the block missing in action, leaving gaps for poor people to fall into the trap, thinking since they gone that they next up to bat. Once you see the money, you can't leave it alone. Some will strip flesh from bone to earn money for a home. Some will sell that deadly mix brewed by ghetto chemists, searched by fiends looking for that 10-minute fix. Catching cases, praying those 220 charges don't stick. Some think they reign supreme until they are arraigned the Supreme Court with their cohorts for this street life sport. Life behind bars is nothing we sought, but was a probability we hope never to face. Capital murder, killing for money, the ultimate case. Central Booking is like a ghetto museum. The ghetto is like one big mausoleum. Most people that live there die there. Before finding a way out, what we do, most get caught up in the turbulence of people that was living fast in our past. Thinking there's nothing else, we followed the same path. Guys from across the street from each other compete for blocks that we will never own. Some try to rise in the ranks of street hierarchy. We live in anarchy, trying to be the ones with the most clientele, the ones who name rang bells. We became the ones that filled jails, the ones that interior decide cells for sales. Because we couldn't post bail, our dream of being rich failed. Stuck between a rock and a hard place after incarceration and being tagged as felons, our search for legal dividends come to dead ends because of past situations of illegal narcotics selling. No one wanted us in their dwelling, so we continued our journey that most likely ended in gurneys, blood transfusions, intravenous feeding, electrical chest presses if the heart stops beating. Porta potties strapped to people's bodies so they can urine from a hole in their abdomen. This tragically keeps on happening, chasing the high of the street life passion, and after the guns start blasting. Nickel and diamond and Trepowar's enterprising, advertising their goods up to no good, destroyed our hood's ability to rise over our label, the projects. Insufficient guidance led to violence. Insufficient knowledge led to blindness. Misconstrued visions, a prelude of bad decisions, a domino effect that left us in prison. Made by most in the projects, we were in prison. Destined to fail, we strive for success. Now wanting to live average, we ran with the same ideas dead men left. Thinking we could do it better because we was much more clever, but got the same outcome. Jail, coroners, another mom losing her son. My friends' bodies filled cemeteries like confetti after a celebration. We wasn't celebrating, we was looking for emancipation from the poor life classification. Hustle for personification was led to courtroom sessions and more funeral processions. Most of our plans ended with flower arrangements for lost brothers' bereavement. I've been eternally crying, even though on the exterior you see me smiling, just trying to hide the terror inside me and stay law-abiding. My actions from the past haunt me now, as hell's aftermath. I feel solo in this world that's so cold, like my homies felt with no soul, so cold. Rigor mortis for being hard-bodied. Almost lost everybody for living life like one big party.